From Temporal Rain to Sky Piercer, Project Next is coming and it's going to be big. So why not check out all the new equipments and emblems that are going to be included in the next patch. So are you guys ready for what is about to come? Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we are going to be checking out all the new changes coming to equipment. First, let's check out the new additions to the emblems. First up is Temporal Rain. Temporal is an all-new game-breaking emblem that is going to shake things up in a very interesting way. It is a tier 3 emblem and stands out among all other tier 3 emblems. So what does it do? It's simple really. Whenever you use your ultimate, Temporal Rain activates and reduces the cooldown of your other two active skills by half. This means if the cooldown is 4 seconds, it becomes 2 seconds.
Okay.
This effect has a 20-second cooldown. You can see the cooldown going down fast. This is one of the best emblems ever released. It works not only for heroes with short cooldowns, but also for those who usually have very high cooldowns. Here are some heroes that I think are going to be broken with Temporal Rain. Time to move on and check out our next upcoming emblem, Warcry. Although it's not as game-breaking as Temporal Rain, this talent is still amazing and will be used by all marksmen. It's a very easy way to boost your damage by 8%, which is helpful throughout all stages of the game. With this talent, you basically get a free damage boost. All you have to do is land hits back to back. This can be used by all heroes, but I suggest all marksmen pick it because it is easier for them to activate it.
Nice.
Here are a few heroes that I think Warcry will work well with. Now time to check out all the equipment. First on this list, we have Malefic gun. Malefic gun or Layla's gun does exactly what Layla's gun does.
Okay.
It extends your basic attack range every time you land a skill. This equipment is going to be a critical item and will be amazing with almost any marksman you pair it up with. And it no longer competes for a slot with Wind of Nature, so you can build both together, having both range and survivability.
Nice.
Irithel might just come back to the meta again with these items because chasing her will be nightmare with that extended range. There are many more heroes you can try this equipment with to make them amazing. Apart from Irithel, these are the other heroes that you should use the equipment with. Next, let's check out Wishing Lantern. We have already made a video covering this equipment and all its uses. But now the equipment has changed and has a new icon and visuals. Let me tell you how Wishing Lantern works. Whenever you deal a certain amount of magic damage to the enemy, the lantern will send out a few orbs that deal HP based damage towards the enemy. This item I think will be good against heroes who have a lot of HP, especially those tanks. It also pairs well with heroes who deal continuous magic damage like God, Zask, Eve, Chang'e and more. Next up we have my favorite Sky Piercer. This equipment is going to change the game as it will be great for all assassin and heroes who lack damage in the early game. To explain how it works, Sky Piercer acts like an auto-execute. Whenever the HP of an enemy drops below a certain percentage, they will be dealt 9999 true damage, which kills them instantly. There's a stacking effect. Every time Sky Piercer is triggered, it increases the HP threshold for it to be triggered. To balance this feature, you lose your stacks whenever you die.
Okay.
Overall, this is a must-have equipment for all assassins because you will never have to worry about enemies escaping with low HP. All you have to do is lower the HP to a certain extent. Okay, we are done with all the new equipments. Time to move on to all the equipment changes. First, we have the all-new Thunderbelt. Thunderbelt was always a solid item for all the tanks that needed a bit of damage and clear. or for carry to be carry.
Faster and faster.
The all new Thunderbelt will do all that but be better at everything. It will give you stacks for just triggering its passive, which is to do basic attacks pretty easy. Although you can't have 9999 stacks, you can still have a decent number of stacks which will give you a lot of hybrid defense and true damage. The new Thunderbelt will be amazing on heroes like Edith, Gatotkacha, Kufra and many more tanks, who also use basic attacks. It's going to be especially good with Edith, as she converts all the defense into magic damage whenever she uses her ultimate. Time to move on to Queen's Wings. While the majority of Queen's Wings is still the same, there are just two changes that make it really good. With every 1 HP lost, the damage is boosted by 0.25% up to 15%. You also have your cooldown reduced whenever your HP drops below 40%, which makes the new Queen's Wing the ultimate clapback equivalent. The new Queen's Wing is a must for all the sustain heroes like Alpha, Thymus, Khalid, Lapu Lapu and more. Time to move on to new Winter Truncheon. The new Winter Crown. Winter Crown is just a new Winter Truncheon, but better. Not only can it be used on both magic and physical damage heroes, but its new frozen effect is just amazing. Before, you were in a suppressed state where people couldn't target you. But now you are in an untargetable stage where enemies can't target you, and your skills won't stop. Which means you can do things like this. And also useless things like these. Lol, isn't this funny? Overall, this is going to be very interesting revamp and it's going to shake up the meta for sure. Time to move on to all the new revamped Vorex. Vorex was already one of the strongest equipment, almost all the sustain fighters used it. Now Vorex is being combined with Bloodlust X to make it even more powerful. Since Bloodlust X was just used for spell vamp, the developers have decided to combine it with Vorex. So the new Vorex is the old Vorex with a 12% spell vamp. Fun fact, you can see Bloodlust X in the new updated Vorex icon, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
You can use Vorex on all fighters now, basically as it is just good, really good. Time to check out the new revamped Glowing Wand. The all new Glowing Wand is also receiving the same treatment that Vorex did. It is now being combined with Necklace of Durance to make it a nice piece of equipment to counter both high HP heroes and provide anti-heal. This equipment will fit all the heroes who used Glowing Wand before, and the anti-heal is just a bonus. Now you don't have to scream at your mages to build anti-heal anymore. Time to check out the final equipment of this video, Fleeting Time. Fleeting Time was always one of the go-to equipment for heroes who needed their ultimate faster. But since it was magic-based equipment, it was limited. Now after the revamp, you no longer have to worry about that. Since Fleeting Time now features adaptive attack, you can use it on both magic and physical based heroes. So this is just a good equipment almost on all heroes who need their ultimate faster. So guys, what do you think? Will you be using all the new equipment? Do you think these new items can change the whole meta? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. So that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.